Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151, or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Planning to have an uninterrupted electricity and water supply from solar energy in the Gambia and beyond? Worry no more, because Solar Enterprise will provide you with the solutions at reasonable cost. We have experienced personnel who can install and advise you about your electricity and water supply with a warranty period. We have good quality solar products from North America and Europe. We provide services and sell products to individuals, organizations, institutions, private offices, communities, and government. These products are solar panels, batteries, charge controllers, inverters, water pump, water heaters, freezers, submersible pumps, and general solar accessories. Visit our stores at 48 Kairaba Avenue and Brusubi Highway, or you can call us on 7657-479 980-8483 340-9400 or 635-9906.
Na benjang dalilo fonga domandim for ko dol min ketat koma domandim pour nga ñoo hakilo bulandi because tamba wol mantar nunja bare ñin tax force ya katale wato min na ye mansakunda la karola min keta fonkoti Ministry of Environment ipareta pour ka salaji karakilunta ka di Chinese la ka di la ñing tax force le keta kafuti mi yalon ka ibambanda lola ka je ko kanake anu alnata mako mo kotol mini yalon ko ibe forest kono ni be lata nyoka nga letero safe mansakunda le ka foko ya ko stop o ko nata stop o bota je fana dula dol fana bi je mi ya lon ka keta bamboo plantation oti mole dunta je akabe je kela tati andum bire wulta hani sai je manke no atati yo bota je fana monkey park fana la ko birin tiñar be tiñato naka be kela je ning tax force mol ka lole ani other partners ka je ko ako kana ake yo sain o kamala nsa faale kon tol fana be lorin ne suta tili pour ka ñing kota ka nande ndon la ta ka tankandi yo mimbe kan na tabulo kanja wolon ku ba naniti mi ya lon ko woyen batandi bakele man sila sotono je bar han sai comme Ahmed Manjaya fo ñamin ferobe kerine andum do ko preparation obe kerine pour ka kota ko ako stop min keta gunjur la fis mil koti tumando Ahmed be do mandim fo la jele yo ni wo bota je na community forest sabale be nani wala ya lon ko wala be ngata on kono because ñing land dealers wol idunta jele ibe ye je karakilun ta ke waf so akobe court wodula wala keta kasa kundati ñofele marakisa anin manduar so o committee forest wol fana bi jele yo barbi natana mingin fangana yen sijam bake wolo nyinti to manjay ma fangala isid manjay ma fangala tourism development area kotu o mudulati dami yalon ko jemu bad watchers di jama kata jelto anu jemu dula kuma baleti ndol environmentalist soli so mansa kunda bunda mi yalon ka abe tourist la karola wolle dunta je ka je wafi molia biri ya wafi fana amanke fende ni mol man consultation o ka man tuske imam fe fenne ke tol wulta dro je wafi nyuni aka munta ko ya mutal ko ila fansum fen because mi bije mansa kunda la bunda o bunda ini molle ka do ko ke hana tara fe mi yalon ka bije ni te ba mala mol bunda le bije mini alon ko ni wolle nyanta o kela so dum manke andum nga mo soto jammi alon ka be kuma folaje pour o kumo nga o kumo moy nyanta lo dula min talaje as soon as possible nsi o kota nga kacha so wolon ko ngolti nyanta min kachala min be mbulu tabulo kanja labanta min na janyin tourism development area ngamira nga o ko kacha folo so Mr. Tamba wala moti mi yalon ko asi kuma fo no nyije je ko ay je tara nyaadi le je ko be laari nyaadi le Mr. Tamba please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Janko. I'm humbled and privileged to be among men and women in here. And, you know, I don't think I have to say much about this because I've said my piece already. But just to recap, you know, on the old cycle track, it is a very, very important ecological, area in the Gambia. And it was a very sad day, the day I was there. But I am very humbled and I am kind of now even more motivated that there is such an immense group of men and women in here who are willing to come together and fight together. And for me, I just want to make one thing clear. This is not a political grandstanding just beating. This is for the future. This is for grandchildren's children's children. Because, at the end of the day, we all grew up here as men and women. I've never seen a lion in this country. I've never seen a zebra in this country. I've never seen an elephant in this country. Why? Because we lost them. Mm-hmm. So do we want to make the same mistake again? Mm-hmm. No. And it's about time for us to come together and work with this governments to come, and make our country a better place to live. Because if we lose all these vegetations, man, I'm telling you. And now you know what? I don't want us to walk into an environmental disaster. and we are sleepwalking into it. So I'm privileged and I'm humbled to be here. So that's what I can say for now. Thank you very much.
Mr. Tambala kuma kaumwele kumo ka sutiandi wolo nyindi kotu area ka damin fo tinyar bale biji andum fongalo nga kulondi je nyin area da jelon dami yalon ko na Gambia la tourisol ni nata ikana jele to pour ka kunoli jibe because kunu sifa sababe caring kunu jibe la yalon wo kunol pour que soto dunia kono Gambia lon banku folote mi yalon ko abitié. Am I right, Mr. Tamba?
Yes.
So wo kunolu e tibabol ka million le jo ko di balle jo pour ha ikana ka odula jibe. So ni o jibe wo kunol jibe wo mu kodol te mi yalon ko ake nafa. Fulanjang manje yiriwando mi yalon ka nyanta je mol nafa because ning atara ko ye je dedanu pour bad watchers wole kodo profito be warla hotelote ikoy be hotelo lolaje o hotelo amanke Gambia dingole yalo balola bar foreigners wolle balola wala banko kan itete dula soto laje dami yalon ko asi 200 500 meters yaje so ni wonata wala kodo membe soto la jabe katala akamuta ko Gambia ntol kado ko ke wandi banko molle kenol min yalon ko e kumate be baden dengola wo manyan na kala dulati dami yalon ko moñante mala wo nyama abe mala ko dalilo min kan anyanta mala fenne kam mi yalon ko mobe salon ko Gambia la nafala be nyindula bar mo kun kilo wala nafa wo is ato wo manyan na kala yo andun tollañin birin kabo bakaw katafo kato o baden no mume be mole je Masakunda la mole je mutale ko tourism development area ni be tourism development area kela tourism development ay develop ala development manke nyinti bunjallo damma bari kunol ni yirol mimbe o dulato wol fana nyanta protect la le mol kanay ke jibe bani abe ke bunjaunti wala yake sign mininti yake kuti mi yalon ko sama eka Gambian ko le eka Gambian ko le nimisandi o kola fana je mudulati dami yalon ko amanya na kela wafi private individual ya sakomi yalon ka manke banko dingoti mantara foreign investor condemn kai kana nanna banko kan bari hani dunia dawda dula dol bije min yalon ko ibuka so moyeje manama ke banko Masakunda la moldi wala banko diol min yalon ko isi kukenoje nyindula na niye ninje mata akamunta kontola na baden no mumebe ibabe wafila anu afele gunjuru ma fangola nyin tourism development molu ye modol wulindi kenol tole min yalon ko e bungol lo dinkiralto ye wulindi je ko e boje ko be tourism le kelaje amanki je min kana ke wostinti dol ka bunda dol bije e ka dula nyin tale ni amuta yake ifansun talti mi yalon ko damal le kasi ka talanta la nyoso te benga oje Gambia jan so as an environmentalist ntol be nyine sekan ka itandi Masakunda la katu ngalo mansa na sita kala vila ka kukendoki ala kala fly do kukendo kala banko ka bari ning atara moltije min ka fay ko hey hani nyine beti ata nyi man betia komi mansay ko kuken ko yes wole beti ata akamunda ko be bulala din kole kon katu molle be mansa den wala min yalon ko man fenne lo environment la ko so kamala abe kolyala le ningam fambula mol bul min yalon ko be na dulal tala ke waf komi nga faale nyaan kabo bakaw kata fo katon ye jebe mutale ka tourism development area barala jibe sain ika je encourage nyami kenyobe sinnaji fonko hotelol be lolaje fen kotonol be lolaje mi yalon kate ateba factory be lolaje so e mandula so do damanke woto fo factory te lono la jara soma ba hotel te lono la birkama jamba hotel te lono no la dula kotemba nga hotelol janjandi ko banko dol be nyami ye futata Gambia la dula dol fan bije ni futata basse fan to ite son le hotel kendo tije silano dame ande di abe Gambia le kono so ni mo boy ay pleno jo kabo tibawdu kana fo Gambia ja fote moto jono la ite la hotel to basse fote possible no la why ntola nyi bade no be mbabe tala ka be encourage ka be tinyawnya so nyi mu feneti mi yalon control environmentalist solu alinga jibe nyofe amanke fenti mi yalon ko symbole bari katonya ta ka itandi kasilota ka tama minna police di ka itandi mansa he albe nyi minna ntol nga mira nyi ni no andun tol nga jeko femma nyanna murundi la koma woto so nyi dulabe wole nyama already chief ya commencé le ka pertin nyote ma fa ha wodulato now nyi hotel o ko la ya te pertin ne pour itol fa la own benefit so this is something me alonko ntol lafta jalal ko wasifa akanake nabe kala ke sila ke soka so ni mi kuma soto je isidiam yes
mbe mo be konto nan to mo Alasana Fofanalti. I'm the Secretary General of Gambia Traditional Healers and also a member of Environmental Task Force, that's AGFP. So balmbedi amul mandiga kangola bayri pour mo be sa mo ci senia yo Mr. Janko kamin foten ndol nabi ñun do ko kono le binte am meta bakke ndon tol lañu office kafu tang anin kononto nga wala kafu ñoma abe mu environmental kafu leti groupe leti from different areas yam fo santo te bebe ñi kafo kono le ani mo koyol tubabul bebe ñi kafo kono mo jamal be jeng donc koku mamanta don na do ko mantara fanna killing ndol la do ko ni yiro boyta damin kata jele ni land dispute be fana nim problème o soto ta kenola kena sonko la ko ngata la ni e kacha ngi diandi anin dimba anin illegal dumping comme mil kanyim balitol fay dawda diate do balitol ci kaya fay je nga kele jamal le kenak o kelol kono abe ko bamboo plantation oto mi yalon ko somebody came from Kanila and he claimed the ownership cattle tamu jeti ay bulldozer ta ya be bulldozer no kelo fo say o ko tenkunde jebe kitiyo kono han say kitiyo man kuntu folo Chinese dol fana mi je ka moto singo dol ta ke sterilize around this other forest na wol fana kelel nge kelo fol fana bordo say ko itata Gina Bissau but mo be jami be Gina Bissau tumando he will know something about those Chinese good so saying is e daminto ma before jindula folo nga folo kalaji salaji la nga o forest o fana kelebul fa nga busila say murta ko de ko say murta jele so ndu ñun dula mi ka fotan jemu dula mi ala ko mata bake ka to kunu jamal be jambi mol melong mil be ko pirpir lito kancun korlon jata werlen jakatere tubay de nani ha min mukkunu let mi yalla ngani mo ñi jama ñi ngale be ñaadi kumbatiti ñol ha imelong so nun kunu lem ñi dimul yalla ngon te famate la ba nin tata no environment no dan kanyun kunol ngejel nta da maka side visit so lan kata fo jeng ko kunol jeng ka fo bor ñi kunol famate ñu jela ka bir nga wos yom ngejeje say neje tampadum mbe fokan na yato bakele wala na environment bi takam bakele ndu ñu ko fonse sacrifice bay lañ tol lañu office on tol la do ko jotentol do e jang yen tol treten kidol ni ko bela ni Mr. Janko felende man silam ko yaltan tol silandi nola nga fa environment ko to banku ko to wal fisi nga fa na bunkon nim fata na bunkon be kala ñati ñaari baliti so ndol mo wori ko ku la je nga niyo la laje environment o mi ñent ak fo la jaay fo ji mi ñent ak lol ñental lolal insingol mi nga loje ndu ñun la fa ndatu la je de mbitala fo je mba ko kala la fa dan la bayre most of these government authorities ni ngay invite e because on na nka lateral distribute la dawda president's office permanent secretary minister of environment dawda e be kan la hidla ko minali nin conference o sitam baka moje last time fa nga conference o min ka about the environment jumal la bantana la ngama for UN United Nations representative ila country representative ani FAO ba brina de ko permanent secretary la minister le manna e man so jila moto ko ne ko bayri wo man nan tol fana actually nta aten non ibulete la moto ko non sa seyta yen tol damma to holo ko ne je du ñu bala fa wara bata mbe banko do ko lo pour na banko ndu ñu foñoto min fete ten ay ma sibo min kam baje kan ndatita kaje kato alandaro nga tarajele ala kon kana tinya al nga lafa bar manya na ka tinya ni wulo lati nan ka balu yiro lati nan balu be soniyari mbe ni balu mbele yiro lem because there is a symbiotic relationship between man and the plants ni te a bondi wala ite ka oxygen na bondi ite ka oxygen na ta ite ka mi bondi carbon dioxide yiro ka wala ta ke balu wala so woto ntol ni yiro tema fenna be je mi yalla ko naboto yedo lanjuro bi na nka desert area sol jelo mi yalla ko sama bu ka ke je e ko munam yirilete je wo desert area sol ba kata kana pour que yirol tutu non yirol ye terano je Senegal la oda area min be Mauritanie ma fa ngo desert o bi na kan say be je be fi ka yirol la ndol la jam regulation so to ja last time data minister of environment ya ngaye ko kembo de abe bokan jenna han say ndal ko kembo jenno aliya stop le kembo be bokan jenna bi ta kan tubab da ko nya hani o man soto ko ni kembo jang amam tambi hani lokum fula ale ndema nga min fay fongol nata container muta na muruna nje nyimbe siri ako tonya ye min fay sturu wa soto tale last time fa nga yirol bayndi fodula to ndebo ka fem mabode ka fa ndem man fen je mun silati min na ma alati nga yirol dol fa nan no ma nge no ma fo bufa zone mu fota de ko keba mala tam ngoy ko say who is this keba ma iko nya ha keba ma jiba bankutiyo bari bu ka pare ka tofo ngoy no problem nga mo to keba mal tam bari nak min be ke kan nyimu kulen mi ala ma nyane kake ndo yirol nge no manam dula jenne yirol nata fo jang pollution le kanta jan 3 days wo yirol nata ay fo inyanta tala dami inata yeman nga diamo sendi ko bankutiyo tam keba ma ibuka tof so woto al nga kafu nyoma mbe nakumo kanyen la jan bar nga kafu nyoma han say nga wakil drong bayre na wulula le fenna tunto le jang ndol la dingol min bina sama ni wol na da njikita ko ni man fentara jang ibe batalal de so assalamu alaikum bal be kontan ala barka ba
thank you very much ndito mo lamin joma helti mbe do ko la wapsale ka fomi yalon ko ka fa West African Bird Study Association yo nyi mitino nya ko mayta bakele nadiya mota jam fala bake bari ngamira jambe Gambia ta kola mo fula bi jangamira nenga nyin kafo londe pour kaje ko nyin danda nyin be nyin lamin te kam pour je tanka mo fula be nyin bitin la ngamira kan telle ma koy nde anin tambaje fam because ndella balu abe dending munela wolon kunolti ngada wolo ko nen torisol ngesa maka kunoli tandila nenni pareta moljo yo nin tuba wol nata Gambia kono dula follow ikata minto because ni lun tang jiya ino ne kay bismillah jandi ka dula li tandala ikada min follow tandala olon koduti so na impresta dina sana fa ngamira mbita Gambia to bari jambe ino betarne kunol bi jande so nata lokon kilena pour tuba lun tayala o lokon fula bari ngaje ko tobe bidan so nimba yen sita tenda ba ngata makati base fo Senegal yo so ntel baluo directly abe dende nyinela because ndel kuno sifa comme ngo nyinga fa jabe kumba tinting marlen kacin kolon ika kuno sifa dol fangji mi alon ko ni wudayta kabo tubabu do e ka family migratory birds alon kuno nabe wula nabe wudayla nabe migrate la you know aka load lado taren pour ka fuelta comme ngo pleno be jami avion be jami ni avion wulta Asia asik isanso ta nyaawnya aka jidla do fana e fonyonding ay isanso ta ko ta wulayta yo kunol fana mbonya ni wula tubabu do e ka wudale yo nyin libet lano lim yalo ka fo lewol o nyin farol kono e ka jijele e fonyonding e ka do morol minke e ka fat bil wala ka fo ko il fana kele isanso ta wala fay mi na wul ko kada fo South Africa kada njele yo ba say Gambia to bota men na wolon kunolde ndele man jatol soto man samol soto man siol soto anin nyin dafen to ma bal so Gambia bi intel kan saño wulinde men na wolon kunolde yo say nyin moli yenyaten dala mi alon ko la kumara mi alon akumaya baba tan tel Gambia France ko akumaya bakel so say nim tel be sira as environmental actors ndiya mo tam payta conclusion nying say du ko re al ngaji be mum recommendation kala fo do nyim mol mbe sambala kisol to bang fo do be wulel kata al ngaji be ni mitino kula dal o anim faram bal dan maybe aske hanin ka be modol be ko mi yalan ko man nyimitino ima mabbe no nyimitino so ngaji be janin ka any action ke another second mitino commandi mol be ko ci tokkoma du ko re ngebe sa fele role we can final mitino from there then we take action. Okay, Allah baraka ba malafe ko pour time waste back.
Fatou Bridge, or what I would call the old cycle track, is an introduction to Gambia. Not only to Gambia, but it's an introduction to birding in Africa. Because it's not far away from the hotel areas. And as I said, you can find up to 160 species of birds in a small area. The Gambia is a very small country. But when it comes to bird life, the Gambia is the biggest country in the world. You understand? Because the Gambia has about 560 species of birds in this small country. And you go to Fatou Bridge, the amount of kingfishers you can see in a short space of time is unbelievable. I went there with my wife. We saw 5 different kingfishers in within 20 minutes. You tell me, wherever you can go in the world and find that. No, it's not there. And it's just only walking distances from the hotels that are there already. I mean, you got depleted hotels that are there. Why can't they go and renovate those hotels? Look at the Palma Rima. It's crumbling. Look at the Badala Park. It's crumbling. But just only a year ago, 2 years ago, the Gambia's most famous bird, the Egyptian plover, where was it found? Fatou Bridge, at the Sowit farms. And that bird, for many years, you have to travel to Basse, or Kauru wetlands, or Pakaliba, to see it if we are lucky. But because of the work that has been done at the Fatou Bridge to let the mangroves to regenerate and the place to regenerate itself, it attracted this bird. I mean, it was like heaven for bird watchers. Just out of your hotel door, that's the Egyptian plover waiting to say hello to you just from the airport. And now, we are ready to destroy that forever. As I said, it's not a political grandstanding chest beating. We want to work with the government. These people here, all of you guys here got experience in cases like this. Then we can work together, because nobody is saying there should be any development. Development is development, but it has to be a meaningful development. Sustainable development. Because development can go side by side with nature at the end of the day. But in order to do that, you have to make the researches. You have to let the people that will do these works to come out with their findings. And I don't think, I might be mistaken, but I don't think the government has done their due diligence. And this is what I have a problem with. So, but as Mr. Manjan said, if we can move any quicker to put an injunction to stop the work for now and see what developments we can make with the government, see if we can work side by side. And, not only this, other projects, like, the Bijilo Monkey Park. I mean, it's disheartening. What are they going to build there? Another hotel? So when the IOC meeting is finished, what else hotels going to be? Are they going to be given to their friends and relatives, or what? To do what? I mean, as I said, in the Gambia, when it comes to bird watching, bird watchers travel the breadth and length of this country. Not many of your normal tourists that comes and live in a hotel all-inclusive, they don't. They don't spend the money out. Bird watchers spend money per capita than your normal bird watchers than your normal tourists in the country, because they travel. As Lamin said, The introduction to the Gambia or to Africa is at Kotu. You walk into Kotu, you see 5 kingfishers, 8 kingfishers, 4 kingfishers, you're like, wow. Because in England, you know what? They only got 1 kingfisher. One kingfisher they got in England. Yeah? And I tell you what, you have to travel. And you know, if you're not lucky, I've lived in England for over 25 years. But guess what? I've only seen the kingfisher once. And you know what? It wasn't even seen. It was just a dash. It's gone. Oh, that's a kingfisher. But here you can go. You can stand there, kingfishers, they come to you. Blue-breasted kingfishers, giant kingfishers, pied kingfishers, malachite kingfishers, pygmy kingfishers. Just there. You don't have to move. You just turn around, turn back, turn back. The kingfishers are there. And that place is going to go. That place is going to go. And that is very, very sad. You know, the insects, the toads, the frogs, what's going to happen to them? You know, all these things are interdependent, interconnected. I mean, I remember on the piece that I did with Fatou, somebody asked a question because I mentioned insects. He said, insects, are you for real? And that guy, believe it or not, he was a university graduate. So to me, having your degree and your certificate doesn't make you an educated person. That's too different. But this university graduate from doesn't understand the, the relationship between insects and man. And I don't blame him. Because what I think should come out of this, we should try and talk to major stakeholders on television and all whatnot. We can have a program with major television online stuff. Like every month or so, we do a program based on something else that connects environments and all what these groups that are here. And it doesn't have to be me, it doesn't have to be him. We can do it turn by turn, especially, I mean, to be honest with you guys, I mean, I'm overwhelmed with joy because in not many places you can go and find this amount of women among men. And I congratulate you guys for it. Thank you very much, because this is the way forward. To have an organization or a society like this, it's like it's 50-50. You don't go in many places, you see this. And I must thank you guys. Thank you very much. And I hope this is not just going to be one of a thing, we sit here, we all say this is what we're going to do. As I said, I am not here to be the hero of this. No, you guys are the heroes. You guys are the ones that have been doing the job before I got here. I just disturbed the hornet's nest. That's what I've just done. Kumul itita design. So what we need to do is we make sure that new kumwa kanan tolobung, nabe molbun hai tolobung, kanan tolobunde. But together, this is not grandstanding. Nobody is a hero here. We are a team. We work together as a team, and let's be informative to one another. Momo Melon wrong, let's do it. This man probably is an expert in what he does, and we have to rely on him on that one. Lamin is an expert what he does, we have to rely on him. You are an expert what you do, we have to rely on you. She is an expert of what she does, we have to rely on her. He is an expert of what he does, so this is where we all come. You understand? I've got other things to take care of. But as I said to you guys, I will be with you guys all the way. If I have to tie myself to the trees in that place, or glue myself to the trees, I will do it. And I promise you, if I have to glue myself to those trees, I will do it. And I promise you, I will do it. For those euros not to be followed. I promise you guys. If it comes to it, I'll glue Eurobala. And if I die, I will die a happy man. Thank you very much.
Ko me diam kan min jije mangi na wala jambi luma mu da luma mi day blando bi be man ja ko même kuma de won ka ji attaque ba ni abuleten ko men jamu ke sa wala be do ko ke kay bi tak bi jam ka ba sa me nge je attaque la pour do ngi stop fo mi da ko la nga rakot na mi je bi luma mu da janga nga tayo mu da luma me fit la pour ka je ha
Lamin Mugambianolti, but he's residing in Guinea-Bissau. He's one of key environmentalists in Guinea-Bissau, organizing so many environmental programs, and also ay Guinea-Bissau masakunda fa mako ele kujamala mi ya lonko yaje ko abeto nyale kan. So ay kafol sotoje kafol mi ni ya lonko laba ni ko masakunda eten ikawoleke. Atara to a point that atela molu ake be on the checkpoint or checkpoint ledo. Comme ni moto min nata ya jibe ni atara fembi je mi ya lonko amanya na harvest la wala amanya na tambila ala moli ya stop, which is very rare, which Gambia and Tolnenaman Sibo wala fere. Yo kola fana ha ni ko be environment mala I stop. Anun kaboyan for Brazil, for Latin America, what long aka travel akataje because abe na forum okona. Bania ma what is afa be kibale wala be nyendula kare. So more me along Gambia fana sort at heart. Katu mandingkol kamim fo ko ya diata wula diata nyawnya ngamira sule diata wulati kato niwante manja wol doltinaja andu tamba wol be tinaja isa no le tarasiring ba Angleterre wala dula kote, but because of homesickness yaje ko ko mimbe Gambia kono wala me niyo sulale anu wol fana mo kana mun min fana be bi jembe wala nyamana. So wolam laminti
ñing ketanye ni kuya kubati bari flanya won kontanta bake pour kana ñing parti fata Gambia bari ñi muntela dokol entela konton si man dasama akasoto ñineto environmental crime, environmental destruction, sensitization, environmental protection ñina mona dokoti dunia kon alhamdulillah rabbil alamin tubabolu ko sadaka commencé suwala kono charity beginning at home. So ñing kante malu bake nenga ñin si falu moy dunia la dulal to ko Gambia beteng ñim banku ding amalo wara batala ni ku ya warata bar mune sa bondino ni kuoje nkana nyaka sala sa domande wona findita science ay be singolo la kan iba fala banin sa warata jang adun tan kambe findita la kado ko ñini mba fala ñame oto janembe futala oto science ntenga menje conclusion ñing non ko sekuye ko nga agenda dada nim nga mitingo ke bimbe lungolo fola lumi bitas e kotula odla to lumi bitaje nimbi lafta tala sosola sole menda bije menda tije abeta bar men stano men late fanna ni ares molbe mbella le das lawyers ni minul be diamka environmental lawyers ni minul be diamka fenne mi alon ko amanya na kela so ngajibe ntolle den tala ntolle nyanta fola bar lu jammuta tije nga lunga muta lumembe finti la nyindulang mbitaje le proka long tonya a wafita nyadile jumale le ya wafi ma nyadile ibe mune ke kanje ni ngolonga protest word lato we invite media den wo kola ni man sakunda ko nga kole ke minni loi manta ngata tubi ni en soron loyal bi jele min be mbondila sonte kanyin ke Brazil le mol ka finti ne kana kanyapi mol la fengo kan ibulu masakalo ake makoy wala man sayo mol fon makoy minata nyapin kan wake bar loyal bi jele min ke bondi so ni atra ko bad watchers atola konton siman da sama ka bojele allunga mutabang will stand behind bad watchers albal kan wala ndila murba nyato ngal nyori ni ya kuntu falilale hamu nama kuntu alekana bar mbelo lal tollel koma anu akana jamfa I have so many agenda nyinata na ngana trip kuntu Dakar nata so ngajibe bi teneng talata araba ning araba lungo mantano je it should be a working days ntitano je weekend wala ninga ke tendankol so before Friday let's come with a date to go and fight against this.
I will go on Wednesday.
That's it. We come with a day to go and protest against the act. We don't protest against the government. We are going to protest against the act. Either it's legal. If it is legal, so if there's any charges, we're ready to pay the charges. But if it is illegal, we are going to protest more. And then bad watchers, mbala mafangola, altalie pamed nyini, Kotu police or Senegambia police, al pamed nyini, peaceful march pass mbolekela from traffic light to turntable. We read our banners and then we saw what we don't even want. I was talking with Ian Redman. This man might be not the Ian Redman, the ambassador of United Nations for AIDS. I was talking to him, but he said the government has to write to the United Nations Apes Council for the monkeys in this place, Vigilo parks. But without that, so the people are using the park have to write something. They cannot jump on and say what they wanted to say. It has to be based on something. So let us try and do something on Wednesday.
Yeah, fish mill factory in Gunjur, from inception, it was illegal because the land being occupied in Masang. They come, not a local zone, not a sardine factory, not all Fiji. Ya lo dami musol la kanyeja keji. Ye bondije iko Chinese only promise ko be fenko lole, nye marase lole. They never did. Ye 600 jobs you only promise. They is less than 30. And they are not even employed. If you are sick for 2 days, 2 days, they let you go. Kabo Bada to Hosate Kono is one of the worst road ever. And me are worsened because of 40 food containers on daily, almost on daily basis. So telling a challenge from the word go, covering West J. This was the former regime. We have, challenges, but we persist. We document, and any not will use to file a lawsuit against them. Yela Lancino revoke. Then came Dr. Isa Tuture. I tell him, trade minister then. Nata told of massive protest plan a day before. Nata Gunjurha ante from Katong here. Tara a day before a protest canung Katong. So we can handle this. But Kabira Tata Chinese Solia, they start production Janna Kafunti. Because Akai text they receive from somewhere, they can continue. The next thing we knew, announcement, the government entered into out of court settlement in Chinese, $25,000 US, Joe, but it was a sum. Covering a challenge, how government out of court settlement, the major stakeholders like us, the locals, among consult. So any meeting organized for major stakeholders, Dr. Isa Tuture, being Dr. Isa Tuture, Trade Ministry was never represented. Tourism never represented, and we did 2 meetings, it collapsed. So all of these meetings, it didn't go. So Kaberi War meeting all collapsed. We filed a lawsuit against them, and our evidence is obtained from Germany. Now West Nyin test, we have the records, and we took pictures. Later on means Safia, even to the UN. These are our evidences. But the court case is also, I can say, is compromised because that particular case is still sitting at the court, covered in 2017. So now they expand last year, into our protected forest park. Mialongo is one of the first protected community forests in the whole Gambia. They expand their covering discovery with drone pictures, parks and wildlife and all. Some people take something and that didn't proceed because I was not there. So when the Kabirina at this time, Musolla vegetable garden, covering COVID-19, they cannot export Kenyan to export Kelanyamin, so they need extra storage facilities. So, but we also have a cell at the beach now. Anything that happened, they will inform us. So we knew about this. Alonko Sati Kebal Bitala Jela Ning ila main partner, which is Alaji Conte. This is, by the way, Dr. Isa Tuturela first cousin, no? Amik Bojan, the first cousin. So you see how these people run this country. So when we know they're going there, we also send our people from town. Only 5 people. Only 5. They went and stopped them. The media knew our day come. For the 1 week, we don't even have a break. It's all over the place. BBC, Al Jazeera, everywhere. Local news, they were in my house. And we filed a lawsuit against in Johnson Force. And that went very quick because unlike the other one, now this is in public domain. That's why media can be our best ally. And social media can be Africa's best ally because here almost everybody is corrupt. But what they don't want to show their faces or their deal in the public space. So you create commotion, the public come, they will withdraw. That's what happened. That's why we are successful in Salaji. That's why we are successful in Monkey Park. The whole of Monkey Park supposed to go.
Yes.
The whole of it.
The whole of it was
you know. Yeah, so this one, we go there, we create commotion, the media will come, and people responsible, you will find 99% is illegally done. It's a bad deal. Somebody, yeah, because for that kind of project, you need an environmental impact assessment. And the most important part of environmental impact assessment is to consult the major stakeholders. That's the West African, the Bird Watchers Association. They will be consulted. We want to do this here. How that affect? So if they are not consulted, you know it's illegal already because EIA is not done. Yeah, so this is what I have. When we say also Gambia, when we say time 10, we have to go. We cannot progress if we don't left time, and that's not my word. That is Allah's word. Wala say innal insana lafi khusr. You are all at loss if you are not conscious about time. This is simple. You know, Arab do have interpret hanna tanu al-Quran aya manji wo damma is enough for human beings. If you are conscious about time, you will be successful. Nini mo kanta katwala natel ka wuli nyala juna be dan dunia jana akira. So we have to change this. Where you go, I start for the first time to work for the Gambia last week. I was shocked. People come to work, me uncle 9 and you come 11, and you not even regret. The first thing you think about your breakfast. You know, it's sad. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I am sorry I have to leave. I have another meeting. And it's also important.
Yeah. We are environmentalists, but we are not politicians. Let us take politics out of our mess so that we can reach our goals. If we want to put politics in this, we are going to fail at the end of the day. We are not here for any president or any leadership or nothing. We are here for our nation. That's my piece of advice, please. The project is also working with the Rural Forestry Platform, and those are the people in the regional areas. I think we are doing a lot of things with them. We started training with them on leadership, on advocacy, on campaigning, because we want them to at least have the skills and the knowledge to be able to engage the policymakers. That is why we started from that level. But we also engage them in a lot of forums where we discuss about climate issues, where we talk about environmental protections, where we talk about women's land rights and other things. We also engage them in policy advocacies, where we invite parliamentarians, we invite the National Women Council and all those people who can partake in decision making. But we did not stop there. We went on a caravan, as he said, and in each of the regions we make sure that we visit 3 areas. Firstly, we'll go to a community where there is an alcalo, and then we'll engage the alcalo, and the alcalo and his people will tell us issues that are happening in their community in relation to the climate change and also environmental degradation. So when they talk to us about these things, we'll write those petitions, and then we'll forward to another country, another community where we'll find a CFO and his people. We'll present this petition to the CFO and his people, and the CFO also and his people will, add whatever they have onto that. If they don't agree with anything, we remove it, and then we move to the governor of that region. I think that was displayed in all the TV channels, and those 2 weeks, that was the talk of the town. Because you go to certain communities, they will tell you the fact, the hard fact. They will tell you, really, we are facing challenges when it comes to protecting our environment. People are cutting down the trees, and when you talk, they will tell you, this is the order from the top, and all those things. And then people were talking boldly on TV. And, it was really on TV, on the social media, and everywhere. And I think I like that move. But we did not stop there. When we came with the petitions, we engaged another level. And we are not going to stop there. Very recently, we invited the parliamentarian for an interface between them and these women. But it's like they told us that they were on a recess. And now the recess is over, but they're going to have some sections. They are going to have a section from the 6th to the 30th of September. But they have written to me and said that after these sections, we can have the interface. And we are going to call these women to have a jacarlo with the parliamentarians. So we are not going to stop there. We want to even go to the level of cabinet if they give us the chance, just to tell them how this happening is to see our environment being destroyed, effects of climate change on women not having, access and control over land. All these issues are going to be discussed when we meet with the parliamentarians, when we meet with the cabinet. I think the project is doing a lot of things. We are also promoting the use of solar, or technologies that does not have a lot of effect on the environment. So because of that, the project is supporting vulnerable households. Like we have already supported 48 households with solar system in their houses to help them with lighting. And we don't stop there. We are also supporting gardens. We have supported a lot of gardens with solar system in place and boreholes to ensure that they have enough water supply so that they don't have to use the, the manual way of watering their gardens. So these are some of the activities we are doing. But I think the part I like about it is the advocacy bit, because really we need to engage our decision makers. We don't just have to speak for the women because they are the one affected, or we don't just have to speak for the community people because they are the one affected. If you want to make some of these engagements effective, I think we really need to go back to the grassroots. You have a very strong team in the rural areas. I think when you are having some of these protests and all those things, you need to engage them. You need to invite them. They will come. I know Nafio and others, if you involve them, they will come. They will even take part in some of these things you want to do here. And it will make it more effective. So that is why advocacy is very important, because we start from the grassroots. And this is what the project is doing.
Thank you.
Ndola project o Roots project atena tale pour ka musol sembentu yandi anin ka Senegal small holder farmers ke sembentu yandi ke pousse pour ka tida ko ibe tamala nyaadi le fo ye jumano alandarol fe climate change issues pour this system is resilience bill no against climate change ko mun na do ko nga component jamale so component do bije access to market, component do bije citizens engagement, component do bije mi alako increase agriculture production and productivity o fanam bijel be musol mako ila na project ko nyina support ning 100% lo 80% support will go to women, 25% to youth, and 10% people with differently able people will support those people. So project is 6 years and is operating in all the regions in the country, across the whole country, in the 6 agricultural regions, with coordinators and field assistants. So in brief, this is about our projects, yes.
Thank you very much.
Lumu mira nyima baldi. Hakiri ma bebe kafula nyimbino kono mbeda bijele. Ali yake ntelebe ma bebe sefo le nyim komi ko afanya ma kuja maleke. Bari fe mambadandi komi ngamu manja ya do man ngofo. Gambia mbambanda kafo ninkero sita mobe si. Mo man hanyi to ko yalla. Oye mbatandi de. Fongo wadaji ko le bula dron. Ya joko ye minke silo ebe silo le kan oto silo nyin kana boje lo kam ni lo to je mete jo mo do be tarajele ina ko fu nyole ina o bayrin ko sama na fa aduna dan dango nyin ngajo bantale tinyatale abal fa warta bak amiro warta bak say na sutol say bo le teka sutol ni state developer ji tay say be ken sama mari ikata sutol le fay ka ko ntol bekkale nyaadi sakol ndongol mina sama masi bolum udon de dawal fe wense niar son nte fo atofolanko ala balum be ma be niar son ni ma fa be ngata nyin blato manta mo bay ndikam mammo to foje mammo sakunda to foje mo fo nko mimbe ke kanje lafta ngalo mimbi yer mbita nyin ngarola kelati je sonkati je manta sonkala mimbe kere je ngalo mimbi je ni no lo ngabanta mina silo min tala don sa jibe nyin tax force la min tamara je ngam wala ko ayena ko ye bolere manta moto bay ne kanjede non amanke won wodo akku mata ba ke nyi alpha bi jambi alpha balle bi jam alti kana kam be ngama be de ha ni min sano ala ka ngama be ngata ji arama dum ko to fanam be na ko dalo ko ala baraka
fire xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la skincare la 2020 lañ wax de waaw fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache perfect skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin ngeen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal ba laka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skin care products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentey tamit si ay dàlla waaye man nag skin care mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skin care plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi taas kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii love like fire bring my love like fire
Agada
ke mbijan no aga nyaade
albaka
mbaka important
yo nga transfer la sto
ya transfer la
ha code nyinji
okay important nsila id soto
sa soto sorry agada
mbijan bro
albaka
mbaka
bara alla service o tariya
mbare
mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariya
jannom yona forest de bureau Gambia tonkon na no mbali ya bere birin koyna fo katon
bari si kodo kino katon nim fo bolon labe
56 branches mola soto Gambia jam Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol nko kodo kiya bere kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta même na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw jannom number 1 ti nyonta andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale le dadi mani domorol ni fana beteat Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je
wo moyo diat
apelenta
baraka ni ma lafta nyelan kendol e binaji
yalo bu kanyi la ko la baraka ba
yalo ndel ciosano lo
baraka
We live in a day and age where technology is creating a world without borders, filled with unlimited potential, to improve the lives of the people around us. Innovarex Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field with increased access to quality healthcare services delivered at your doorstep. Our qualified professionals are equipped with state-of-the-art point-of-care testing technology to conduct tests such as kidney function, liver function, electrolyte tests, body composition, hemoglobin, A1C, and many more services with the highest efficiency in delivering results. The addition to our flagship Wellness on Wheels, more fondly known as WOW Delivery Service, brings the entire clinical experience full circle. IGH has remained committed to creating the future of healthcare delivery. Gone are the days of sending loved ones outside the country for basic medical services. Innovarex Global Health offers a new peace of mind and takes pride in delivering the quality of care we all deserve.